everybody, it's the Law Gnome, and welcome back to a highly anticipated DCAU update. I'm very glad to be back and doing these kinds of reviews because it seems to me that I'm always waiting for the next DCU direct-to-DVD animated film to come out from Bruce Timm and Company. Today I'm actually in a very good mood because we're going to be featuring the 24th film in the library, and it actually is another sequel. It is the third installment of the New 52 Son of Batman saga, and that is Batman Bad Blood. Now, this is a very interesting story because it is a very different tone and probably one of the more darker films in the library. And I still say that the best one is Batman Under the Red Hood. But this is a story that involves all of Batman's allies, like Nightwing and Batwoman, and of course Damian Wayne returning as Robin, and it is the story of trying to attempt to solve the mystery of the disappearance or possibly even death of Batman. It involves witnesses, it involves hope, it involves rivalries, and it involves a lot of inner torment amongst all the characters. And I also am happy to say that this is one of the best in the DCAU library. I did not expect Batman Bad Blood to be as good as it was, especially because of the fact that the films have been on a little bit of a downturn. We really haven't seen fantastic films like Batman Under the Red Hood, All-Star Superman, and of course Justice League The Flashpoint Paradox, or even Justice League The New Frontier. Justice League Throne of Atlantis, and especially Batman vs. Robin, I was just getting very upset with the fact that we just weren't getting the great caliber films that we used to. But Batman Bad Blood, because of the fact that my expectations were so low, blew me out of the water. One, the story is fantastic. It is so amazing to dive into the past of all of these fantastic characters. We see a little bit into Nightwing's past, we see a little bit into Batwoman's past, and especially we even dive more into Batman himself. We also get a brand new character in Batwing, and I love exactly who he is in the Batman universe. I thought that he was absolutely a perfect fit, and I also really appreciated the villains that were in this movie too. One of my biggest surprises was the fact that Jervis Tetch, aka the Mad Hatter, played a major role, because the Mad Hatter is one of those Batman Rogues Gallery villains that we kind of overlook, but we also forget just how powerful he is. I mean, the guy is a former neurologist. I mean, that's pretty crazy. One of the smartest villains in Batman's Rogues Gallery. So the fact that he took part in the villain side of Batman Bad Blood was fantastic. Also, the action sequences are some of the best that I have seen in such a long time. I think the last time I was just blown away was a long time ago with Batman Superman Apocalypse, but holy cow, the action sequences were a mile a minute, fast-paced, but everything didn't seem choppy, it was clear-cut, it was even flow. I just loved the fight scenes in this movie. The acting is fantastic as well. We do have Jason O'Mara returning as Batman, Stuart Allen as Damian Wayne, aka Robin. We also have Sean Mayer coming back as Nightwing, as well as a couple of other big surprises and some other great voice talent. In the end, you definitely get a nice little tie-up to this story in a pretty bow. I would be very surprised if there is another Batman story in this saga, because to me, it really felt like it had come to a close, and what I'm even more excited about is where this story is going to go, and how it's going to tie in with the other direct-to-DVD Justice League saga in the New 52. So basically, everything that began with the Flashpoint Paradox, it's split into two. We had the Justice League New 52, and we had the Batman New 52 storylines, and now they're going to come together in Justice League versus Teen Titans. So I'm really excited about that. If you are a fan of these movies, even if you're a Batman fan in general, you are really going to be surprised by how good this brand new film is. And Batman fans, I think that one thing that you are going to be really happy about is just what happens in the last few seconds of this movie. It surprised me. My fiance actually watched it with me, and she was surprised as well. And any Batman fan is going to be happy with how Batman Bad Blood ends. So, go out and find this on demand, find it on DVD or Blu-ray. I highly recommend that you watch this, and if you are collecting these films, this is definitely worthy of putting into your library. It really redeems the New 52 Batman story, because Son of Batman was a good movie but not a great movie, and Batman vs. Robin was just flat out awful. But Batman Bad Blood, amazing. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and before I let you go, I just want to let you in on a little announcement. I kind of get a little upset that this is one of my forgotten segments on my channel, because I only do this 3 times a year, because there are 3 direct-to-DVD films that come out each year. And I have decided, most likely next year, if I decide to do it this year, I will definitely let you know when I review Justice League vs. Teen Titans, but I've decided that 6 months throughout the year, you will get a DCAU update from me. I am going to go back into the archives. I'm going to take a look at all the DC animated films that I have not reviewed yet, because I started with Justice League Doom, so I was well into the library. I'm going to review everything starting from Superman Doomsday up until Justice League Doom. Will I go in order? I haven't decided that yet. Another thing that I'm seriously considering, after my move, after my wedding, and after everything gets settled, reviewing the old Bruce Timm shows, which means Batman the Animated Series, Justice League, Batman Beyond, and all the DC Animated Universe shows that I love that I have not reviewed. I don't know if that means I will try and maybe watch something new like Teen Titans or Static Shock or even the Zeta Project, but of course I'll update you guys. But I'm excited because I really love this stuff. I love Bruce Timm. He's one of my idols, and to bring more of my fandom to my channel is just going to be something that I think is going to make me very happy, and a lot of you who are fans of DC comic book characters, as well as Bruce Timm's animated universe, I think you will all appreciate that too. So for now, that's it, and I'll see you guys in the next DCU update, which should be sometime in April or May, and actions speak louder than words.